Happy Wednesday, everybody. How's it going? How is it going? I am opening up Facebook here so that I can give you all this information. I'm sitting on a different side and I'm not loving it. Maybe if I, hang on. There we go. No, I'm not loving that either. Oh boy, don't fall. Don't fall. There we go. No, Cassie, that's not how you do it. There. I need some practice, clearly, with my camera tripod thingy. Okay, so I wanted to hop on and ask you, number one, what are you hustling on today? So let me know. Let me know what you are focused on today. What is your number one goal, of something to get done and accomplish today? What is that? Let me know. Share it with me. I am going to open this up here so I get all my info that I'm going to talk about. Okay, so I am booking, I'm not sure how many yet, but I'm booking a whole bunch of VIP hustle days all over the place. And I wanted to post them everywhere, really, because I think everybody should have a hustle VIP day because you get so much shit done. But, okay, I'm getting distracted. There we go. Okay, so I wanted to talk a little bit about hustling, why it's so important, why I'm always saying it, why it's not just one of those buzzwords that everybody's saying to get attention, and how it really is important to sit down and get the hustle done. And really the hustle never stops, but getting the important hustle done anyway, first thing in the morning, so that you can actually get some type of movement and see things start moving forward and start getting the results that you're striving for. Because right now, if you're not constantly hustling, and I mean constantly hustling in a good way, not like completely overworked and feeling like your life is shit because all you do is work, but to the point where when you do sit down to hustle and make shit happen, that it just comes to you naturally, and it's easy, and it doesn't feel difficult, and it doesn't feel hard, and it doesn't feel scary, and it doesn't feel overwhelming. Because I think that's the biggest thing for a lot of people, is they hear the word hustle and they're like, oh fuck no, I ain't doing that. Like I started this business so that I could work less. I started this business so that I could take time off. I started this business so that I could spend more time with my kids. And all of those things you can still do while you hustle and while you get shit done and while you actually go out there and make a difference and make some fucking money in the process. So my definition of hustle may be different from yours and from other people's, but my personal definition of hustle is always being completely obsessed with your purpose in life, right? And so that might be your work, that might be your kids, that might be something else. I don't know. If you're here, it's probably your work. If you're here and it's something other than your work, then you're probably in the wrong place. But if it is your work, then you have found your tribe, you are in the right place. And it's important for you to realize that when you are hustling, when you are doing the shit that you need to do to get the results that you want, that it is going to take time, it is going to take patience, it is going to take money, it is going to take blood, sweat, and tears, and it is probably going to take, a few bumps in the road. You're probably going to make some mistakes, you're probably going to have a couple of failures left and right, but if you stick with it, which is what a lot of people can't handle, but if you can and you can stick through it, then I promise you that on the other side of that, you will have massive fucking success, and you will actually start living the life of your dreams. Those things that you're journaling about right now, the things that you're dreaming about, the things that you're constantly have on your mind, those things will actually start to manifest and start to happen. But it all starts with the hustle. You have to get the hustle done. Hi, Leah. How are you? Who else is here? Say hi, guys. Say hi. So I know I'm not talking to myself. So the reason that I'm doing these hustle, like the VIP hustle strategy / whatever days, basically where we get down to it and we do hustle and we do get shit done. The reason that I'm doing them is I've done, a bunch of them in the past, and I just did 2 of them last week back to back, and I realized after talking to these women, after their sessions, just how powerful these days really are. And I know this because I've done them myself, and I know just how how impactful they can be in your life. And I'm not saying that you need to go out there and do them all the time, but every once in a while, if you feel like right now you're just at a crossroads and you're like, I don't know what to do, I don't know. Hi Samantha. If you don't know where you're headed, or maybe you do know where you're headed but you just don't know where to get there, or you're feeling as though all you do is work and you're not actually getting the results that you want, you're just constantly plugging away, doing all these things that you're supposed to do, but not actually getting where you want to go, or at least not as quick as you want, right? So that's really why I love doing these VIP days, because it's a full day jam-packed with strategy, yes, execution as well, so we actually create things and launch them. And really just honing in on where you want to go and then creating an actual strategic plan to get there. And so when I did these last week, one of the women that I spoke with, Mary, I had her create this sales post, I guess we'll call it, which is really a mix of messaging, content, and sales, how I usually do things. And so I had her actually create that on the call, and then we had a little bit of a break, like a 10-15 minute break, and she went and she finished the page, and then we posted it, and we watched, for the rest of our call to see as things were happening, seeing, if there were comments coming in, seeing if there were messages, seeing if people were asking questions. So it was really, really exciting that we could do that together on the phone, and I have to check in with her and see where she's at in terms of her sales and stuff, but I know she's getting a ton more interest, a lot more people reaching out to her, asking to share her work even. So this is one of the things that we did together, but we also talked about, a lot of other things such as strategy, clarity, planning out her sales stuff, planning out her offers and things like that. So it was a really, really powerful call, and at the end of the day when we finished up and I hung up with her, I was like, that was so fucking amazing. And I think it was, very amazing for both of us, because I got a lot out of it too. I really learned a lot of stuff about my own self, my own business, the way that I do things from working with Mary. And then I had another VIP day with my client Holly the next day, and again it was just like, holy shit, why am I not doing more of these, right? The women walk away with so much, but not so much where it's overwhelming, oh, I have so much shit to do, but so much in terms of inspiration, encouragement, support, and then of course that epic plan, right, that they've pieced together with me on the call. And during this VIP day together, they've actually created a very strategic plan moving forward, so that it's not just, here's what we're going to do on this call, go and do it, but it's, here's what we're going to do going forward, right? Here is your plan, here is your big vision, here's your big vision, how do I do this, big vision, plan, together, right? And then they go out there and they execute and they start getting results. So these VIP days are very, very powerful. So I was like, you know what? I need to share this with more women. I know that there are a lot of you out there that are struggling right now, with different areas of your business. Maybe you're feeling like it's just not working. You're trying everything and you're not getting the results you want. Maybe you're feeling completely overworked because all you're doing is the busy work and you're not doing the work that actually makes you money. And a lot of people don't even realize that they're doing that until, we break it down and figure out where their time is being spent and where it should be spent. So I'm going to be doing these over the next 2 months, a bunch of different places. So obviously I could do them via Skype. So if you guys want to hop on Skype, if you can't get together in person, although they're very, very powerful in person, so I highly recommend it. But if you can't, that's cool. We can do Skype as well. But I'm also going to be in Miami. I'm going to be in Chicago, New York City, Banff, Toronto, and even San Diego. So wherever you are in the world, let me know if you want to do a VIP Hustle Day with me, and we can get together in person or we can get together via Skype. So I wanted to share that with you guys, and we can talk a little bit more about that. You know, if you want to reach out or comment on this post, let me know you're interested. We can talk more about like the nitty-gritty details and stuff and what's included and all that stuff. But just beware that it is a lot of digging. I'll be doing a lot of digging. I'll be getting very, very deep in terms of your mindset and, you know, shaking some sense into you if you're sabotaging yourself and, you know, making you really get down to work, because it is a hustle VIP experience. So you are going to be expected to hustle and go out there and take action right away while we're on the phone or while we're in person together. So it's going to be a crazy day, but a very powerful and impactful day. So I think it's going to be epic. I am so excited about that. So if you want to know more about the Hustle VIPs, reach out and let me know how if you're interested, and we can figure out how we can hang out together and get to work and make some progress. So for those of you that have a business right now that is doing okay, but it's not doing, you know, as well as you hope that it is, comment and let me know like what your biggest issue is, what you think your biggest issue is, because it might not actually be true. But write down or type in the comments what you feel that your biggest struggle is right now, or your biggest issue is right now, that's preventing you from having those results that you want, whether it's financial results, whether it is, you know, visibility results, whether it is community results, whether it is content, whatever. Write down in the comment box right now, let me know what you feel your biggest struggle is, what you feel that is holding you back from having that really big successful business that you want, making the money that you want, making the impacts that you want, serving the clients you want to be serving, doing the work you want to be doing. Let me know in the comments right now what it is. Don't be shy. Let me know. Okay, so I got a message this morning from a client, and she messaged me and she said, yesterday somebody reached out to me about my 6-month program, and they were asking me if I took payment plans, and I don't want to take payment plans. What should I say? And so we had this conversation about payment plans, and while we were, I was like, I need to do something on a live stream about this, because I bet this is an issue for a lot of people, the whole payment plan thing. And it wasn't, you know, the price point, it wasn't the duration of the program, like the 6 months. It was just the whole payment plan conversation, and why people want payment plans, and whether or not you should offer payment plans, and what the payment plan should be. So I thought that that might be something interesting. Let me know if you want to talk about that, if you want me to go a little bit deeper on the payment plan stuff, because this is something that I feel for many people, they think that they have to have a payment plan. They think that, oh, well, if I have this product or this service and it's multiple thousands of dollars, not everybody can afford that, so I should definitely have a payment plan. And that's number one, that's a mindset thing, because you're thinking right away, you're just assuming that people can't afford to pay the full price. And I can tell you from experience, people can afford to pay whatever they want to pay, right? Like if they want something bad enough, they will find the money. They just will. And if they don't want it bad enough, they'll make excuses. That's just how it is. And so just because you have something that's, let's say, $5,000 or $10,000, that doesn't mean that there's nobody out there that has $5,000 or $10,000 that is willing to pay that payment in full, right? So I think that, hang on, what's happening? There we go. I can't see comments. There we go. There they are. Okay, I see it. They popped back up. So the payment plan thing is, I mean, how do I really explain this? Hi, Donna. I don't think that payment plans are necessary. I think that they are a nice to have, but you can, I mean, you can have payment plans available, and yes, you'll make more money, yes, you'll get more people to sign up. But the other thing you want to keep in mind about payment plans is that you're also going to have to deal with a lot of people who, I shouldn't say a lot of people, but you'll have to deal with some people that just disappear, that don't finish their payment plans, that make excuses as to why they can't finish their payment plans, and, you know, just become a total pain in the ass to deal with. And so you have to decide right off the bat if that's something that you are willing to deal with, or have a team member deal with. Luckily, I have my amazing assistant, Dina, that deals with that for me, so I don't have to. But if you do offer payment plans, just remember that that will happen. It will happen. I guarantee, I promise that you will end up dealing with somebody who doesn't fulfill all their payments, and it will be a huge pain in the ass. And you'll probably even start to say, I'm never doing payment plans again. I'm sick of dealing with this. And then you'll offer them again just because that's what you do. So, and I don't think that payment plans are a bad thing. I mean, I offer payment plans for a lot of my stuff, but I think that it's because, for me personally, it's because I know that I'm able to help more people, number one. Maybe somebody can't afford the full like $4,000 or $5,000 price, whatever it is, but I know that I can help them, and I know that they need that support, and so I'm like, okay, I'll do a payment plan, right? And sometimes I'll even do it on a case-by-case basis if it's for something more higher end, like the VIP day, for example, which I don't do. I don't do those. So I would say for those of you that are considering payment plans, I would, personally, I would stick with payment plans for offers that are like 500 and up. I mean, ultimately, do whatever you want to do, of course, but in my experience, anybody who can't pay the full $500 up front and has to do a payment plan for that is usually going to be somebody who, A, won't actually do the work. They won't take it seriously enough because they didn't pay enough, so they won't do it and get the results. Or B, they will just be a really big pain in the ass to deal with, and they won't finish their payments, or maybe they will. But I find that those who can't make the full payment of $500 or less, if they can't do it, then they're going to be the biggest pain in the ass you've ever dealt with. And of course, I'm not saying this is everybody, not at all saying that it's everybody, but a lot of the people that can't pay in full, 500 or less, are usually people that are not 100% serious and are not willing to actually do what it takes in terms of getting the results that they want. And if they don't get the results that they want, they're gonna come after you and say it's your fault, even though they didn't do the work. So that's kind of my take on payment plans. So you won't usually see payment plans from me if I'm selling something that's 500 or less. But I do sometimes. It really depends on what it is and how I want to get it out there and how many people I want to serve doing it. So that's just my take. Do with that what you will. Just remember that if you are going to offer payment plans, that you let people know up front what the payment plan is actually going to be. So if it's a weekly payment, a monthly payment, whatever it's going to be, make sure that they're aware of that. Make sure that they have it in their calendar so that they know when to expect the next payment to come out. That's going to save you a lot of headache in terms of people canceling or people not fulfilling all their payments. Cool. Alrighty then. Okay, that was my finger. That was my finger. Okay, so for those of you that have messaged me, I just saw that there's like 4 messages that came in just during this live stream about the, so 3 of them are about the VIP days, so there's questions here. So let me answer these questions. If you guys have questions about the VIP days, where they're gonna be, what we're gonna cover, any of that stuff, you can post them here and I can answer them for you, but I'll answer these questions that came in just like over the course of this live stream. Okay, where'd they go? Okay, hey Cassie, interested in the VIP day, what is the investment? Investment for the VIP days is $3,500, which you can do in full, and I will do a payment plan for some of them, depending on the date, of course, so let me know. What was the other question that came up? Hey Cassie, can you repeat where you said that you will be doing the VIP days? Yes, so the VIP days, so I'm going to be doing them, obviously I can do them through Skype, whenever. I can do them through Skype, no problem. I'm also going to be in Miami, San Diego, Chicago, New York City, Banff, and Toronto pretty much anytime as well. So these will all be over November and part of December, and then like I said, I can do Skype or Toronto pretty much whenever. So message me and let me know which location you're interested in, or if you want to just do it via Skype, and we can talk about that. Okay, there was one more, right? Where did it go? Okay, hey Cassie, interested in the VIP day, can you let me know the investment and also what we will cover? Okay, so I already said investment. As far as what we'll be covering, well, basically, it's going to be different for each client also, because it really depends on where you are in your business and what you want to actually accomplish and what your big goals are and where things are now and where you want to go, basically, right? So it's going to be different, a little bit different for each person. But for most that do the VIP days, we're definitely going to be covering things like mindset. So getting over those mindset blocks that are really holding you back and sabotaging your success and stopping you from actually doing what you need to do to get those results that you want. So mindset is going to be a really big piece. We're going to spend quite a bit of time on mindset. Also, of course, messaging. You have to be crystal clear on what your message actually is. And just by, like, I can scroll through Facebook for like 5 minutes and find like 30 people that I don't fucking know what the hell their messages. I have no clue. I can see posts where it's like top 5 tips to attract more clients, which is cool. Like, that's great content, but what is your overall message? What are you trying to share with me? And the reason that that's important is because that's how people will connect with you or not. And if you want to make serious money in your business and grow a really big following and a really big income from your business and really big impact, of course, in the world, then you need to have something that will resonate with other people. You need to have something that will draw them in and connect them to you. And so a lot of the people that follow me, they follow me because they connect with me and they resonate with my message, which is, that I believe women entrepreneurs, or women in general, should be able to provide for themselves financially and have that financial independence without having to rely on a partner to help them out or somebody else to help them out. And that making money online and providing for themselves that way is one of the easiest ways to do that. So that's why a lot of people connect with me, is because they resonate with that message as well. So during the VIP day, this is going to be like right at the beginning, basically, of your VIP day, because if you don't know what the fuck your message is, then nothing else matters. You can do all the work you want on your mindset. You can do all the work that you want on your list building, on your Facebook group, on your email list, whatever. You can do all the work you want. You can sell and sell and sell and create and create and create. But if you don't have a message that actually resonates with your people enough to get them to actually take action and buy from you, then you're wasting your time. You're just completely wasting your time. And it saddens me when I scroll through like just this Facebook group alone, the Babes in Business one, and I see all of these posts where I'm like, I don't fucking know you. Like, I don't know who you are. I don't know what you believe in. I don't know what you're trying to actually tell me other than how to attract high-paying clients. Or here's a great template for you to use for your legal shit. Like, I don't fucking care. I want to know who you are. I want to resonate with you, because that is what people buy, is you and your message. You and your message, you and your message, you and your message. They don't buy your shit, they buy you. And so when you create this shit for them, they're just gonna buy it because they already love you, and they're like, well, if she made it, it's gotta be good, right? So the messaging is huge. It is absolutely huge. And so many of you are fucking it up right now. And because you're fucking it up, you're losing out on thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. So stop doing that shit, number one. Step number two, let's get on a VIP day and let's nail that shit down so that you can actually start making progress. Okay, that's my little rant on that. So messaging will be another thing that we cover. Visibility, of course, so getting really noticeable, I guess is the word. Being out there, being everywhere. Everybody's going to recognize you. Everybody's going to know who you are. Everybody's going to know what your message is. Everybody's going to know all of that shit, right? So that's a big thing we'll be covering as well, and also taking action on. I want you to actually get out there and do it while we're together. And getting some results immediately while we're on the phone or while we're in person together, Miami, Toronto, San Diego, wherever we are, right? So we'll be taking action on that right away. Some other stuff that we'll be covering as well, obviously, is social media, because that's a big thing. This is also kind of, part of the visibility stuff, but getting really clear on what to do on social media, right? Because I think a lot of people know that they have to be on social media, right? Like, you probably know you have to be on social media if you want to be visible and make money, right? I'm sure you know that. But do you know what to do on Facebook? Do you know what to do in Facebook groups? Do you know what to do on your personal Facebook profile? Do you know how to monetize that? Do you know how to make money from Twitter, from Instagram, from Pinterest, from LinkedIn, from YouTube, Snapchat, right? There's so many places, but do you know how to actually be visible in the right way and show up in the right way and actually make money from that? Do you know how to do that, really? If not, you need a VIP day. We'll get clear on that and your message at the same time. And so we'll talk all about social media, all about how to like put together the right content for each platform, how often to show up on each platform, how to show up, what to say, what to do, what to, you know, all of that stuff, right? So we'll be talking all about that for sure. And of course, the big ones here are offers and sales. So if you're not creating all the time, like free content as well as paid content, then you're not making money. So we'll get really clear on that as well. So how to create content like crazy, like become a content machine, get stuff out there every single day, multiple times a day, how to create offers from that, how to profit and make money from that, how to sell effectively without being pushy and salesy and desperate, how to do all of these things. So really it's all about visibility, clarity, messaging, sales, offers, sales funnels, right? Passive income, all of that income that's going to come in while you sleep, the recurring income, all of this stuff as well. Like it's just going to be one of those days where you walk away and you're like, holy shit, like what the hell just happened? You're going to have a notebook this thick, full of notes, full of to-dos, full of things that you're going to be taking action on if you haven't already been taking action on it while we are together during this VIP day. So again, let me know if you guys want to talk about it. I got to go get ready for an interview, and then I will respond to all of these messages that came in. So just to remind you guys again, the VIP days are happening Miami, San Diego, New York, Toronto, Banff, Chicago, and of course via Skype. So reach out and let me know. You can also comment on this post. For the women that have already worked with me one-on-one, you know, during my 6-week or 4-month mentorship or 3-month mentorship, I have something extra special for you. So message me and we'll talk all about that. Cool? Thanks for being here, guys. I love you so much, and go out there and fucking hustle. Bye. Oh, thanks, Megan. Yeah, Megan's doing a VIP day with me in Miami. It's gonna be epic. It's gonna be fun. Can't wait to see you there, Megan. Okay, bye guys. Message me for more info or if you want a spot, okay? See you later.